I
is
believe
a very
Nigerians
serious
are already even paying for it. Mr. Toro, now this development has sent shockwaves down the downstream sector, because we have seen an increase in pump price in some filling station and also growing fuel queues. Now the federal government also says there will be no disruption to, the supply despite, this ongoing dispute. Do you think that the federal government can keep this promise with this ongoing dispute unresolved?
Well, I'm not the federal government, so I cannot hold brief for them. But I can tell you for free that the government on its part have tried to reach out. And it's because of our availability disposed nature that we've been talking. We talked up till early hours of this morning, around 1 a.m. this morning, trying to nip this in the bud. But one thing the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria and PENGASSAN will not allow is any corporation, regardless of size or wealth, to trample over the dignity and right of Nigerians. And that is why we stand ready to act decisively in defense of our members in PENGASSAN. The workers have indicated that they want to belong to PENGASSAN. They have joined. We shouldn't use or fly any campaign of calumny to say there is sabotage. Whereas we know that the one reason why Dangote decided to sack the workers is because they joined PENGASSAN. So that in itself, like I said, is a violation of their right, because it's their fundamental right, first and foremost, to belong to any union of their choice. It's in the Nigerian Constitution. Section 40, guarantees your freedom of association. And Nigeria has ratified ILO Convention 87 and 98. And what these two conventions talks about is right to unionization and right to collective bargaining, which is what these workers are yearning for. So if the government is able to bring Dangote to the negotiating table, I can tell you from the union side, we are ready to dispense with this matter. Like I said, don't forget, that is where we earn our living. And we wouldn't want a situation whereby that organization or refinery will close shop, because a lot of workers get their daily pay from there. And we understand this situation and we sympathize with him. But what we will not accept is a situation whereby we are enslaved in our own country. That is unacceptable. So we will also want to use this medium to urge Dangote to come back to the negotiating table so that we can find a middle ground. And part of the conditionalities we've given is that we want an immediate and unconditional reinstatement of all the affected workers. First things first, let them go back to work. And we also demand a public apology from Dangote management.
All right, Mr.
Because
Toro,
they have misinformed Nigerians.
Indeed. Well, we hope that at the end of the day, the rights of all Nigerians are protected in this matter. Since all parties claim that they are working in the interest of Nigerians, we hope to see that happen. Well, we'll keep a close eye on this to see how this matter unfolds. Mr. Toro, thank you so much for your time with us on the program. Also, Mr. Emmanuel, it's a pleasure speaking with you this morning. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you also for being a part of the conversation. We'll now hand you over to our Lagos studio, where Ria Abdul and the rest of the team are standing by to continue with the rest of the show.
All right. Thank you so much, Abuja. That was a very timely conversation. Thank you.